Hey, you guys. So I didn't tell y'all that I was going live tonight because I did not plan it, but I'm making some bows for this, for some signs, and I thought I would just hop on here really quick and show y'all how I do my bows and my wire hangers and all of that. So I'll wait a few minutes and just see if anybody is on here and hanging out. And I'll just like get everything ready. So y'all let me know. I'm gonna put a link in the comments to a couple of things I use to make bows. This is the burlap and the twine that I always tell y'all that I use to make my bows. So I'll put the links in the comments. And I buy these at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff too, but you know, lately with the way shopping is, I've just been ordering everything. So I found these two on Amazon and they're really good. So I'm just gonna link those. There we go. Okay, I don't know why my video is freezing up. So you guys tell me if anybody's watching, like come on and say hi and tell me what you're doing tonight. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me see if I can get anybody on here live. And if not, y'all can always watch in the replay. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and get started. So I've got this sign that I made and it's upside down to y'all. This is for a friend of mine whose son is going to VMI this fall. And so I wish I could like back out a little bit more, but I can't. So it's got the Virginia and the monogram on the top, and then it's got the football down here with the VMI symbol on it. So, and then I did like a shiplap kind of farmhouse background with white chalk paint. So this has got the lines engraved in it. And then I just painted it with a coat of Waverly white chalk paint because I just wanted it to have that like old barnwood kind of distressed look. So that is what I did for this. Now I have not sealed this yet. I'm gonna spray a varnish on it, like a sealer when I'm done. But I wanted to go ahead and do the hanger and make the bow for it. So I'm gonna turn it back around. Well, actually I won't turn it back around because I'll show y'all how I do the wire. So this is an 18-inch sign and it's got holes drilled in, if I can get this in camera, it's got holes drilled in the top of it up here. So I'm gonna put the wire through the holes. And this wire is just a roll of wire that I bought at Tractor Supply literally probably like 2 years ago. And it's lasted me forever. It's galvanized steel fence wire and it's 17 gauge, just like silver fence wire. So I pull about, I don't even measure it. I probably pull maybe 20 inches off and just snip it with my wire snips. And then, and this might even be like too much. I probably don't need this much. Okay, so then I'm gonna bring it in from behind here and just feed the wire up through. So this is obviously, this is for a door hanger, for your front door. You wouldn't want this kind of hanger, most likely you wouldn't want this kind of hanger inside your house. So this is really just like more of a front door hanger. Okay, so then I just pull it up like this, kind of stretch it out. And people always ask, these holes are, I don't know how far apart they are. Let me see. Almost 4 inches apart, like 3.5, 3 3/4 inches apart. Okay, so I fed the wire up through here and then I just kind of stretched it out a little bit, like not stretched it, but just sort of bent it a little bit to give it some shape. And then I'm gonna take my wire, what are they called? I don't know, wire snips. I guess they're wire snips. And I'm just gonna grab them. I usually grab them up towards the wider part up here and I roll it down like that. And I just roll it all the way down. And then I just kind of wiggle that out. So then I've got this little piece there like that. And then, and I kind of roll them towards the outside. So this one I'm gonna roll in the other direction. And you can use twine to hang your outdoor signs instead, but I just think the wire looks nicer. So I always use this. Okay, so there's our little wire hanger. That's all there is to it. And now we're gonna make a bow. There's a fly in here. So I wanna show y'all, I just got a shipment. I'm gonna put it on the floor. Let me see, hold on. Okay, I just got a shipment of this ribbon in from, let me turn it this way so y'all can see it, from Amazon. And this is a ton of ribbon, obviously, but it will last me for a long time. So it's 5 inches, there's 6 rolls of it. It's 5 inches by 10 yards per roll. And I'm trying to think how much I paid for it. Hold on. Let me look. And I linked that in the comments too. So I linked this and then the twine that I'm going to show you. So 6 rolls for $35, which is not a bad deal. $34.99 on Amazon. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open that up because I was out of burlap. And I use burlap for pretty much all my bows. So I don't make a big loopy fancy bow. It's just not the way that I do it. You might prefer the big loopy bow that you make with like the Bodabra or you know, one of the other bow makers, but this is just the way that I do it. I feel like it's a lot easier. You can make a bow really quick. It doesn't use up a ton of ribbon. So I cut off probably, let's see. Let's see how much that is. I always just eyeball it. I don't measure. Okay, that is about 23 inches. So I cut off about that much, and then I'm just gonna fold it in like this on both sides. So it's overlapping by at least like 3 inches. And then I'm gonna flip it over because that other side's gonna be the back. Okay, so then we've got that. And then for this sign, the colors that I chose, I always use some black and white ribbon in my bows because I feel like it just really makes them pop. So I try to go for like a black and white polka dot or a black and white stripe. And so I've got 2 of these cut. This is like 2.5 inch. Yeah, this is 2.5 inch. And it's wired. Okay, I try to use wired ribbon when I can. I don't always have wired ribbon, but most of the time the big ribbon that I use in the back is wired. Okay, so for these, I'm gonna use 2 pieces of this in this bow. So I'm gonna flag the ends. I'm gonna lay it on top of, like lay each piece on, one piece on top of the other, in other words. And then I'm gonna fold it like this. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just gonna do a quick cut towards the open part, and that flags the ends. Just like that. Okay, so now we've got those 2 pieces. And then I found this ribbon in my stash. I've had this for a while. I don't know where I got it, probably Hobby Lobby. I don't flag the ends of all the ribbon, just the really big ribbon. These I just cut at an angle. So I've got 2 pieces of this Go Team red ribbon. And then I found just 2 pieces of yellow grosgrain ribbon. So I've got that. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to chime in and ask. All right, so now I've got my bow right here, and I'm gonna just start stacking it. What I normally do is, oh, let me get my twine ready. Hold on. Okay, so this is the twine that I use, and I linked that in the comments also. I got this from Amazon, and it is just, what, 120 feet? It's like just a couple dollars. So I've got a piece of that already cut. And then I'm gonna grab my bow in the middle like this. See how I'm grabbing a piece of it here? And then I'm gonna grab it on each side. So basically 3 pinches in the middle. And then I'm gonna hold it like this, okay? And then take one of the bigger ribbons. I always put the bigger ribbon in the back, which is usually my black and white ribbon. And I just crisscross it. Oops, that got all bent. Crisscross it like this. And we can fiddle with this and get it all straight when we're done. And then I'm gonna do the red one next. So we're just gonna crisscross that. And I'm just kind of grabbing it with my bottom hand and holding all of this ribbon together. I'm just pinching pinching in the middle. And then one more piece of yellow, just like that. And then I take my twine and I just wrap it around like this. And I'm going to tie it super tight in the back 3 times. All right, and then I'm going to trim that off. And then we're going to flip it over and get my glasses and just kind of fluff it. And if you have to pull some of it through to make it even, you can do that. But I just sort of fluff it up like this. And I don't put bows on all my outdoor door hangers, but this one I feel like needs it. Needs a little something, something up top. And I usually, for like school teams and things like that, I feel like they need a bow. Okay, so there is our bow. And then the way that I attach it, I'll show y'all. And like I said, I haven't sealed this yet. You can seal it first if you want to, but actually sometimes I seal it with the bow on it, and I feel like the spray seals the ribbons on the bow a little bit and makes the colors last longer so they don't fade as fast. So I usually, make sure I'm in camera here. I usually put my bows off to this side. I don't know why, I just feel like that's where they belong. So I put this bow kind of right here, off to the side a little bit. And then I take a staple gun. Now these staples are, shoot, what are they? I don't know if they're 1/4-inch staples, but basically what I've learned about staple guns is that the shortest staples you can buy for these, if you push it all the way down on 1/4-inch wood, it's gonna go all the way through. And I don't want it to go all the way through. So I just make sure when I'm stapling these bows on that I don't push super hard. Like I don't want it sticking up, so I push a little bit, but I don't push like all the way down. So I lift up my piece of burlap and I get inside of the loops. And then I just take my staple gun and I go inside like that and just not pushing down too hard. And then I do the same thing on this side. And then we've got our bow on there, just like that. I wish I could show y'all the whole thing, but I need to get, I guess I need to get a camera that I can like zoom out more so y'all can see. But I'll take a picture and I'll post it so you guys can see what it looks like hanging up on the front door. So that is it. I just wanted to share that with y'all. And if you want the links, like I said, to the burlap and the twine, they're in the comments. So I hope y'all are having a good night. And I have cut out the coffee tags. So I'm hoping if I get canceled tomorrow or the next day from work, then I'm going to go live one of those 2 days to do the coffee tags. And then if not, I'll try to do them Friday. So I will comment in the morning and let you know. You're welcome, Kristen. How are you doing tonight? There's not a lot of people on here tonight at all, so everybody must be busy. But like I said, I did not give y'all a heads up because I just was kind of coming on here really quick to, since I was doing this anyway, I figured I might as well video it. And then I know y'all asked me about the boxes, like how to make one box into 2 and ship your door hangers flat. And I plan on doing that as well, but I'm going to have to do it in my kitchen. So I need to set my camera up in my kitchen. So in the next couple of days, hopefully I can do that because I'm going to need to get it kind of further back away from me to show y'all, because I need a big area like in the camera. So anyway, I hope that was helpful and I hope y'all are having a good night and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks.